All right, y'all, let's get into the CC Rider, and this ties to the ICC and that ICE and the Ice Age and those things on one aspect. And this is that criminal courts for the Netanyahu thing that's going on, or it may happen with our nation or whatever, but this can tie to part of the abomination of desolation. And that would be in the holy place. The courts is part of that holy place where you put your right hand on the mark of the right hand with a Bible, the bell worship, and those things. But that can be one part of the abomination of desolation. We see this two-state solution going on with what states are Norway, Spain, and Ireland, where they recognize Palestinian as a state. And this is hitting the 4-year, 4-month mark on, or 528 when this is recognized, hits the 4-year, 4-month mark, the 52-month, the 25 backwards. But this marks that time frame from Trump's peace deal. All right. So the 128, 2020 to the 528. The tri-state solution. This can tie to the abomination of the desolation as well. All right. And the desolation is tied to the DE for the Biden, the by day or DEN. So the and also Biden went to the Ireland at the beginning, and he's that's for that Irish coffee. So those things are all going together on there. Either way, so the abomination of desolation is going from like a spiritual to a carnal. We've been tracking this since the Streets of Gold laying it out, 216. And this is part of that abomination of the desolation, for that light and the souls being given for those people that are going to be the dead in Christ rising, and they're going to need their souls to get to those streets of gold. But that's just one aspect. And then we see the abomination happening, or it happened with Israel on the week that the speaker broke, per se, and Trump taken to the cross in one aspect. The next abomination was when the times of the Daniel storm in the middle time frame was Trump and Michael for that war in heaven, saying that he stole from Trump in that court in that high place. So this is part of that too. So we see that abomination of desolation happening in the court, and then we see this thing going on with the tri-state solution, and then we see the Norway and Spain and Ireland stuff, all these things all coming together for the spiritual carnal abomination of the desolation, this big abomination, the in the nation. All right. We could see the bomb in the nation. And then the abomination of the dissolution for him standing in the holy place can be either when Trump's army storms DC or whatever, or when you see the stuff with the election things going on, or in the high courts with the Supreme Court, and or these things with Michael Cohen where the Daniel storm or whatever. So we'll see how the 76 and how the Don picks and chooses these things to play out. But either way, so these are the times that we've been looking for, and as they condense or whatever, these are for the eyes and ears to see and go, because basically when there's an earthquake or a natural disaster or whatever kind of thing going on, there's an energy that goes out to the earth. And these animals, these things that are in tune to the earth, right? The animals are supposed to be in tune to the earth. They hear the earth and they know what's coming, and they go to the areas where they need to go a lot of times. Okay. So the beast man, since they're a carnal man, they're waiting for a world script to tell them this, that, and the other. They're not in tune with the earth. Okay? Now, the sons of God, since the sons of God, they're in tune with the sun and the earth. This is where they call no man father, because the fat her, the mother earth, Ishtar, Easter, these things are there for us. The Gaia, the Adam, the one that gave birth to the this, that, and the other, and the Son of God here, and all these things are going together. But the Gaia, the Gaia, the AI is here, folks, and that GA is part of that Washington and that lie and that brainwashing and all those things. And the washing is there to cleanse, but you don't want to leave the rag in the washer. You want to take it out and live in it or whatever, and then go and wash it. Take it out, live in it, wash it. They want to keep you down under the fucking darkness and in the water, and then you get all mildewy. And mildewy, you got to pay your 10%, and then your bell worship and all this other stuff. You got to pay this, that, and the other. So the abomination of desolation, these things are all coming, and the spiritual to the carnal, they're all unfolding, and as they unfold, this is here to gather up the beast. And as the earth is sending out this natural signal, the sun, the projection up there is sending out this natural signal to the people who are tuned in. It tells them to go. But the beast, they're going to be tuned in to that world stage, and they're going to go to the wrong area. They're going to be called into the wrong area. Okay, they're going to flee to the wrong area. All right, so sheep. The sheep, the religious people in the churches, they're being told this, that, and the other. They're being shown this, that, and the other. To go to this place, or to do this thing, or to live this way, to go and rise up for that Revelation war, or to rise up and go into an Exodus and going into that wilderness, that wild time frame where the Terminators come over and take over and shit. Okay? So we've already seen the mark of the beast, the RNA, that rib taken out and covered with flesh, for that Adam going in and having the serpent bite him. So he's not going to get past that lower chakra. The lower chakra has bit the Adam. And they're about to show y'all. And as they show, this is where the temples break. But as the temples break, you got to go back to the temple. Because the keys and doors, and y'all are all locked inside. There's this door, they all get this light, they're all going to nowhere. We're oh so close. It's a matter of all the 22s and 23s and 24s lining up, bringing in got the CC rider for the 24 to the 24, and then the A to the Z for the 26 to the win, the 1, and 26 to the 26, the alphabet. So, either way, folks, many things going on. And the church is left behind in all ways. And they're being led in all ways, but the right way. Because the mark and the right hand has been taken. And they're being led by a leash.